Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and compliment of the season. Merry Christmas in advance. And if you're joining me for the very first time, my name is Fajira. I'm happy to have you in my family. And for my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back. So I've made this video to show you how you can make this delicious Gizzard Dodo. Trust me, in a very simple way. So stay tuned, let's quickly dive into it. In front of me are the ingredients I'm going to be using for this gizzard dodo. So I have my chopped onion, scotch bonnet, chicken gizzard. Then I have my seasoning, curry, thyme, turmeric powder, and seasoning cubes. Then I also have salt. I have my plantain. So I'm going to start by cutting this gizzard because they are quite big, and if I marinate it and steamed it this way, the taste won't really be nice like when you cut it. So I've actually cut it now to smaller sizes. So what I will do now is for me to put them in the pot and add some spices and allow it to cook until it is properly cooked and soft. So I'm adding my scotch bonnet now. Then I'm going to add my chopped onion. Then I have my spices, which I'm going to add to it. So I'm going to add my salt. Then also I'm going to add some boiled water. This will allow it to cook properly. Then I'm just going to stir it and allow it to steam until it is properly cooked. So while that is cooking, I have 4 plantain, ripe plantain I'm going to use. So I'm going to wash them. Like you can see, I've actually washed and peeled it off, and I'm going to cut them in cubes. So this is the sizes I want them to be. So they are both cut now, so you can see that they are all in cubes. So the next thing I'm going to do now is for me to add some little salt to it before frying it. So while I'm adding salt to it, I have my deep fryer I'm going to use. It's been turned on for the past 5 minutes, but I don't think the oil is hot enough. So I'm just going to leave it there first until when the oil is properly hot, then I'll dip it in and start frying. But we'll just go back to see how the gizzard is steaming. And you can see that it's actually cooking very well. But I'm still going to allow it to cook until the water is dried up. That's because I want the gizzard to be tasty. So we're going back to see how oil. I think the oil is hot now and I've just placed it. But trust me, if you don't have a deep fryer, it's okay. You can use your frying pan and oil. But because I have a deep fryer, it just makes it very easy for me. So our plantain is well fried now. So I'm just going to allow the oil to drain out of it. So our gizzard is properly cooked, and you can see that there is no stock left in it. That's because I allowed it to cook and dry up. So I'm just bringing them out now, ready to fry. So that's the second batch of our plantain. I'm also going to fry the gizzard in same deep fryer, but not for so long. I'm just going to fry for about 2 to 3 minutes because I don't want it to be too dry. So just to make it a little more tasty. So I'm just going to leave it to fry for about 2 to 3 minutes, then I'll come back to it. So it's out now. You can see it's really inviting. You can actually start eating it like this. So this is the first stage of our gizzard dodo. So I have these other ingredients I'm going to use for the sauce. So I have my chopped onions, spices, tomato puree, scotch bonnet, and tomato paste. So this is what I'm going to use for the sauce. Then I have my green, yellow, and red bell pepper. So I've already put a clean frying pan with my olive oil. Then I'm going to add my chopped onion, then stir fry for a few seconds. Then I will add my tomato puree to it and still allow it to keep frying. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to do that. We are warming up for 2021. Gizzard Dodo is one side food you can use for both fried and jollof rice, especially in parties, especially this Christmas season as well. You can just use it as a side dish. So I'm adding my tomato paste now. So I'm going to continue to stir until it properly blends into this sauce. So it's one side food that I really enjoy, especially when I'm eating jollof rice or fried rice. So I have my spices, curry, thyme, turmeric powder, and seasoning cubes I'm using. Then there is one other one that is there called aromat. I don't know if you know aromat. I added that to it as well. So I will just allow it to keep frying. Then that's my scotch bonnet. I just added a tablespoon because I don't want it to be too spicy. This can also be added to your Christmas menu. Trust me, you will enjoy it. I'm going to add some salt to it. Then I will add some little stock to it because just to loosen it a bit. Yeah. And I'll continue to stir. But it looks like this is going to be too much for me, so I think I will remove some of this sauce before adding my plantain. I've actually taken out some. I didn't show you guys on camera, so it's quite reduced now. So the next thing I'm going to add now is my fried gizzard, and I'll allow it to fry for about 1 minute before adding the fried plantain. So it's just a quick one, nothing too serious. It's not really difficult to do. Just make it to your own taste. This is how I love mine. So just continue to stir fry for about 1 minute before adding my plantain, and that's it. So you can see this is already inviting. So I've got my fried plantain ready for me to add to it. Yeah, so that's it. So I'll just carry on to combine them together or to mix them together and allow it for another 1 minute. Then while that is still frying, I have some yellow, green, and bell pepper. It's optional, but I love eating my Gizzard Dodo with a little bit of vegetables to add that little color and more nutrients to it. So I'm going to add my green, red, and yellow bell pepper. At this point, I'm not going to leave it that long. I will just leave it for another maximum 30 seconds and turn off the heat because I don't want the bell pepper to be too cooked. Let me know what you enjoy with this Gizzard Dodo. For me, I do enjoy it with fried rice or jollof rice. So you can see how colorful and how inviting this looks like. It's not everyone that actually uses this, but this is my own recipe. So you can see that it is frying and it's really going to be delicious. So you've actually come to the end of this tutorial. It's a quick fix one, and you can see that our Gizzard Dodo is already ready for us to eat. Trust me, this is really delicious and the aroma is just everywhere in my house. So I believe you must have enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed this video and haven't subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.